And let me introduce Jesudemilade Adediji. He is the fifth grader from Avalon Park Elementary. Take it away.
I have a dream today. It is a dream, deeply rooted American dream. I have a dream that all people were created equal, are just some of the words that Martin Luther King Jr. lived by. Martin Luther King Jr. was a famous civil rights activist. His famous speech, I Have a Dream, was a public speech delivered by him during the March on Washington, Freedom and Jobs on August 28, 1963, which he called for civil rights and to end racism in the United States. His speeches were powerful. They brought great attention to the civil rights movement, which had been going on for many years. After his speeches, Martin Luther King Jr. became more notable to people of all walks of life. His movement to fight injustice made Congress move faster in passing the Civil Rights Act. In 1963, Dr. King achieved perhaps one of his most important accomplishments by helping over 200,000 people to the Lincoln Memorial overlooking the Washington Monument. Martin Luther King Jr. was a great leader who led with integrity, had a spirit of gratitude, was able to influence others, and showed empathy and compassion to all he met. Martin Luther King Jr. of the decades wrote, spoke, and organized nonviolent protests and orchestrated big demonstrations to draw attention to racial discrimination. He was determined to demand civil rights legislation with an emphasis to protect the rights of African Americans, but wanted equality for all. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream was more significant than the danger to his person and his belongings. He was a hero for all, and we can keep that dream alive by helping one another and by being everyday heroes that return in spite of kindness. Dr. King once said, commit yourself to the noble struggle for equal rights. You become a greater person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live in. So today, I stand before you to say, let's continue to keep the King's dream alive. Let's continue to fight the fight for equality for all. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you.